So when we put our hands together, we put method and wisdom together, then we touch our crown, then we touch our forehead, our throat, our heart, and then we go down and we put our hands down. When we put our hands down, our fingers are together, so they're not spread out like that and they're not made into a fist. They're just flat together. And your hands go down before your knees. So you put your hands down, then your knees. Step out once with both of your hands together. Lie down, stretch out, and then step back once with your hands. And move both your hands back together. Step back twice with your hands and push yourself up. So while you're doing this, your feet basically stay in the same place. Of course, they curl up because you lie down. So let me show you again. So it's the crown, forehead, throat, heart, hands, knees, hands. Lie down, stretch out, step back once with your hands, step back twice with your hands, and then come up. If you have a prostration board, it's fine to slide down on the board, okay? Otherwise, step like this. You might want to also have a pad for your knees or for your forehead, because when you do a lot of prostrations, sometimes they get a little bit sore. When you're bowing to each Buddha, you can do the visualization with the white, red, and blue as I described, or you can think that when you're going down, just white light is coming and filling you up and purifying, and then when you're coming up from the prostration, that golden light is coming from the Buddha, filling you up and bringing the realization. So that might be a little bit simpler rather than the red, white, and blue, but you can do either or different ones at different times. And when you do the prostrations, you can either make one prostration to each Buddha, and while you're making that one prostration, say the name of that Buddha many times over and over and over again. And so if you do it that way, then you know you've done 35 prostrations when you've gotten done, with the 35 Buddhas. So that's one way to do it. Another way to do it is to just say the names one right after each other and just prostrate however many times you want to while you're doing that. That way is a little bit harder to count, because you might be doing different numbers of prostrations as you say, as you go through the 35 names. Try and memorize the verses as soon as you can. We'll make a tape that we'll put on the website. So you can learn it by practicing with the tape, and then try and memorize the names and the confession prayer, which goes together. It's the 3 heat prayers, so it's confession, rejoicing, and dedication. Try and memorize those as soon as you can, because when you say those, then you also accumulate the good karma verbally from actually confessing. Whereas if you just let the tape recorder do it, then it may not be coming from your heart, and it's certainly not coming out of your mouth. So this is quite a beautiful practice, very inspiring. When you're bowing, you can also imagine all of your previous lives in human form all around you, filling universes, and that they're all bowing with you, or you can imagine all sentient beings surrounding you, and they're all bowing and reciting the names of the Buddha together with you. So it's a really quite a lovely practice to really cleanse a lot of the negativities and obscurations from our mind stream, and develop a lot of faith in the Buddha, but it's the faith that's based on understanding the Dharma. It's not blind belief. So have a good time on your holiday with the 35 Buddhas, and instead of swimming at the beach with your friends, you can go on holiday with the 35 Buddhas, bowing to them the whole way. You'll get just as much exercise. Thank you.